Okay, so in math today, we're going to start out by doing what's called a quick look card. What's a quick look card? Connor?
We used to do this in fourth grade when we used to switch to different classes when it wasn't always. And Mrs. Setzer we used to always play this in fourth grade, and it was really, really fun. And all you got to do is just turn around really fast and see if anybody knows it.
Yep. So I'm going to show you a card on the board. Nevaeh, go put that in your bin. Get out your dry erase board and a dry erase marker. I am going to show you a card on the board. I'm going to count to 5. And I'm going to switch it to a blank screen. Your job is to figure out how many dots were on the quick look card. Jonah, do you have a question?
You basically are at your desk and the teacher flips the card really around really fast and people raise their hand. If they don't get it right, so you stand up and then you raise your hand.
Yeah, we're not doing that game, okay? So this is a quick look card. Are you guys ready for your first one?
Yep.
Take the lid off of your marker. Do you have a question, Kinley?
Are we supposed to write it on our...
Yep, you write the number. And then what we're going to do is you're going to do a showdown with Mrs. May, which means I'm going to count down. And I'm going to say showdown, and you're going to show me your board. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
You ready for the first one?
Yeah.
No. Where is yours? You get a new one every day, which means you're going to owe me laps. Come up here. Put your name on the board. Come grab this one. You owe me laps. These were done at recess today. You owe me laps. Go sit.
I never lost mine. I just lost.
Take that with you. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to show you the card. You ready?
Yeah.
Your lid's off your marker?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody get what that was? Write it down. It won't work at all? Yeah, grab one from Nevaeh. No, don't grab one from here. Here, you come. Come get one from up there. Throw that one away. Okay, I want to see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showdown. Okay, how'd you guys solve that? How'd you solve that so quick? How'd you know it was 10? First, I'm checking you because I don't know if I believe you that well. I don't know. You might all have the same answer, but you could all be wrong. Let's see. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, how'd you do that? How'd you rascals figure that out so quick? What do you do, Clayton?
I thought if there was 9 and there was one more, or I think I thought about moving it all together.
Oh, you're like, oh, well, if I just move that over,
That makes a whole.
it'll make a whole thing, and I know it's a 10 frame, so it's 10. Anybody else do that? Anybody do anything different? What'd you do, Nevaeh?
I did buddies together.
Oh, you did buddies. You were like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Counted by 2s. That's a good strategy. Anybody do anything different? What'd you do, Landon?
I got my 10 frame out, and I saw 10 in one row, so I covered that up, and then I counted on the other one. I counted from up, and I knew 6 plus 4 equals 10.
Oh, so you said, I knew this is 5, and 5 and 1 I know is 6, and I know this is 4, and I know 6 plus 4 equals 10. So he saw one side was totally full, that makes 5. And he saw a 1 there, so he knows, okay, 5 plus 1 equals 6. He saw that was 4, and so he knows 6 plus 4 equals 10. That's a good strategy too. Any other strategy? What'd you do, Axton?
So I thought it was 12, and I just remembered if I counted, so I seen 5 on one row, and then I counted 12 on accident, and then so then I knew that 12 minus 2. 12 minus 3 would equal 10.
12 minus 2 is 10, okay? Not 12 minus 3. Okay. All right, you guys ready for your next quick look card? Okay, you think you can go a little faster?
Yeah.
You think you can solve it? Now you saw some people's strategies. You think you can go a little faster?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're going to try it. I think you're going to be surprised. Are you ready? I'm going to show you it in 3. Eyes up here. 2. 1. 1, 2, 3. You're going to show me it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show them. Let's go back. So I saw lots of 10s. Let's see if that's right. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What'd you guys do? I only gave you 3 seconds. What'd you do? What'd you do, Lizzie?
So I looked right there. I was like, what is it? And then I looked at there's 2 right there, and then there's 2 rooms right there.
Oh.
2 over there, and then I saw there was a 10.
Lizzie saw there are 2 blank spaces, so she knew, I'm just going to drag those over and fill that up and make a 10. Anybody do anything different? Connor, what'd you do?
I put them in paint. I put them in different pairs. I put those 2 in circles.
These 2?
Yeah. Then I came on the other 10. Then I circled those. Then I went to the bottom, just like that. Then circled them all like
Oh, so you count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Doing pairs. Good job. Counting by even numbers. What did you do, Hadley?
I saw 8, and then I saw 2, and 8 plus 2 is 10.
She didn't drag it over. She just did the fact. Oh, I know that's 8. And I know that's 2. And 8 plus 2, I know equals 10. One more way that we did it that was different. Renzo.
If you make 2 counters and you see it really fast, you know there's 8 over here.
Well, you did not have that filled out correctly when you did it. So is that actually the way to do it? No, because if we draw this whole thing out, that takes too long, which is why you didn't have the right number down, right? Because us just writing all this out, remember, we're using a strategy. We're not just counting them one by one. Jonah?
I drew 2 10 frames in my head, and then I counted the dots on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. And then I looked over on this side, put 2 on this side. So, and then I put them all together, and they're 10.
Okay, so Jonah did it in his brain. He didn't draw the whole thing out. He just quickly in his brain, he said, okay, 8 and 2. And now he went back into his brain and he saw the picture in his head and he said, okay, 8 plus 2, 8, 9, 10. Good job, Jonah. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? We're going to go even faster.
Let's do higher than 10.
Even faster. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you.
Mrs. May,
Yes?
will you please send Nevaeh down to the office for a bit?
Uh-huh.
No, you take care of you.
Okay. I'm going to show it to you in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not moving. 1.
First, get your area picked up. There's too many things to distract you in this area. Get it all ready to go. Throw away any trash, pick up your coat. You have to have a good space to get ready to learn. She's not wanting you to draw out all of those, I don't think. No 10 frames on your,
Nope, we're using a strategy.
You're using your numbers.
Okay, I want you to show down to Mrs. May in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showdown. Everybody has 10. Let's see if you're right. I only gave you 1 second. How'd you know it was 10? I only gave you 1 second. How'd you beat me? What'd you do, Zachary?
So if you drag those two over, then if you drag those ones up first, yeah, like that, it'll make it 10.
It makes a 10. I couldn't fool you. Anyone do anything different, Layla?
I knew that was, I went 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, how'd you get from 6 to, like, why did you pick 6?
Because it's one that I could see that matched.
Oh, so you said this was 6, and you said 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay. Can we do anything different than that? Lizzie.
So I made pairs. I made those two bottom ones pairs, and then I made all the rest pairs. And then I bring that pair up there, and then I knew that was 10.
Yep, lots of strategies.
Give us yours.
One more, Jonah.
I flipped the tin frame over, and then I just added the tins and the tin frame.
So he's saying I flipped this thing all the way upside down like this, and I just slid it over. Good job. You guys are right on track for what we're learning today.
Just they do this now. Just like, look at it.
I can't do that up here on the board, okay? So what you were doing was showdown, okay? So what I want you to do now is erase your board. Okay, I'm 6 feet away, so I'm going to take this down. I'm going to have you erase your board. And I want you to put your board with your dry erase marker. I just want you to close your dry erase marker. I want you to move it to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is being pretty slow, which makes me nervous that it's going to cut out. So I'm going to check really quickly in our book and make sure that if it cuts out on me, I've got something else we can do. Our internet has been cutting out during this time, Miss Clark, so it makes me scared since it's going slow that we're about to lose it.
Well, I have faith that it is going to work. We'll see if we can have enough faith all channel it in your brain.
Yep, think really hard. We don't want this to go away because we want to be able to use our slideshow today. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to have you guys use that strategy of making 10 to solve bigger number problems. So yesterday, you guys told me all the possible ways to make 10. Let's actually list those out really quickly. What's one way we can make 10? Why don't we just start and go in order? Weston?
9 and 1.
Okay.
9 plus 1.
Whoops, I need to pull my thing back up. 9 plus 1 equals 10. That's the correct fact. Does anybody know what the turnaround fact is for 9 plus 1 equals 10? What's the turnaround fact for that? Axton?
All I'm going to do is just put the 1 in front, and just put the 9 behind it, and then just put 10, and still be
Yep, you just flip-flop it. So the turnaround fact, we flip-flop it. What's another one? Kenley?
7 plus 3.
7 plus 3 equals 10. Someone tell me the turnaround fact for that. Actually, everyone, what's the turnaround fact?
9 plus 7 equals 10.
Okay, give me another one. Lizzie.
8 plus 2 equals 10.
What's the turnaround fact, everyone?
2 plus 8 equals 10.
Good job. Give me another one. Connor.
6 plus 4 equals 10.
What's the turnaround fact, everyone?
4 plus 6 equals 10.
Good job. Are there any more? Zachary? have threes. Landon?
5 plus 5.
5 plus 5 what? 5 plus 5 what?
Equals 10.
What's the turnaround fact for that, everyone?
5 plus 5 equals 10.
There's another one. Clayton?
11.
Yo, you're doing subtraction. We're not doing that right now. We're adding. Layla?
10 plus 0 equals 10.
Yes, 10 plus 0 equals 10. What's the turnaround fact?
0 plus 10 equals 10.
Awesome. Okay, so now that you guys know that, I have a feeling we're about to just do so good on our activity today because we are going to use those number facts to help us solve different problems that are more difficult. Okay? So I'm going to make sure that Alice can see our whole entire screen. So, if I had the number problem, 5 plus 6 equals something. How would I do that with counters? What would I do with my counters? How would I show that? What would go in this first 10 frame? What would go up here, Hadley?
You will put 5 red counters.
Okay, I'm going to put 5 red counters. I want you guys to count with me.
1, 2,
Hold on, go with her. That's 2.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, and then what do I need now that I have my 5 red counters? What do I need now? Kenley?
Put 5 on the bottom and then 1 more.
Okay, so 6. So you're telling me fill up a 5 and then 1 more because you know that 6 is the same as 5 plus 1. You're a step ahead, Kenley, because we're going to be doing that later. Okay, so count with me. 1,
2, 3,
No, 3,
4, 5, 6.
Okay, now, knowing what we just talked about when we wanted to quickly solve our quick look cards, what strategy could I use here to figure out this answer to 5 plus 6? What could I do here? Hadley.
You could circle the pairs.
So you're saying circle the pairs, but think about making 10. Remember we talked about today we're trying to make 10. How could we use one of those make 10 strategies? What do you think, Landon?
Making that to get 5 yellow ones up to the.
Okay, he's saying move the 5 yellow ones up. Okay, let's try that and see what happens. Count with me. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so what's this number right here?
10.
Of everything together.
11.
We have a 10 and a 1. So 10 plus 1 is?
11.
So what's our answer?
11.
So what we did is we broke up our 6 into a 5 and a 1, right? We took 5 and we moved it up. And then we added 5 plus 5 got us 10. And we had 1 left over, right? Okay. It's going to get super serious now. Are you ready for the next one? I believe that you're ready. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I got to turn the page really quickly. Okay. Our next problem is going to be 8 plus 4.
Oh.
Tell me what to do, and then I'm going to let you guys practice them on your own. What do I do first? Jonah?
You add 8 red counters.
Okay, let's do that. Jonah says we add the 8 red counters. 1. Count out loud.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, Jonah said we add our 8 red counters, and now what am I going to do? Layla,
I have 4.
where? Where do I put the 4 yellow ones?
Bottom.
On the bottom. Okay, let's do that. 1.
2.
Everybody.
3. 4.
Okay. Now, what strategy can I use to solve this problem if I'm making 10? What can I do? Zachary.
Drag those 2 up into drag those up into the blank spaces.
All right, let's do that.
1, 2.
Okay, so what we just did is we took our 4 and we broke it into a set of 2 and how much? 2. And then we added our 8 and 2 and it got us what?
10.
And then how many did we have left over?
2.
What's 10 plus 2?
12.
Let's see if you were right. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
were you right?
Yes.
Did your strategy work to break apart our 4 into a 2 and a 2? Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this to the test. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to put one up here. And I want you guys to solve it. So get out your math kits. And I'm going to show you what you need out of your math kit. You're going to need your 10 frames out of your math kit, your double 10 frames, and your counters. Okay, I'm going to count down, and when I get to 0, this and your counter bag need to be out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You should have all of your 10 frame and your counters. All that should be out on your desk. I need your eyes on Mrs. May in 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I'm going to write a problem up here on the board, okay? I want you to see if you can set it up. Do not solve it yet. Just set it up the way we always set up our problem before we did anything, okay? So I'm going to write the problem up here on the board. Okay? So I want you to set it up. What are you going to start out by doing? Somebody raise your hand and tell me, what am I going to start out by doing? Lizzie?
So get some yellow and get some of red.
I need to make sure. Some of them are yellow and some are red. How many red do we need?
10.
How many red do we need?
6.
How many yellow do we need?
7.
7, right? Okay, go ahead and get started. I'm going to come around. I'm going to check. So you need to fill it out.
Okay, now, hold on, before you go down to the second row. Hey, guys, before you start just doing some at the top and some at the bottom,
You didn't send me that slide.
if you read
I sent you this.
straight across, if you're reading a line out
I'll
of the
resend
book,
it.
do you stop in the middle of the page and go down to the next line, or do you read a whole line of words first? Okay, so let's fill that whole row of your 10 frame first. Before you go down to the next row, just like hers. Fill your top row first, because when that's full, you know that's how many without counting. No, listen to my question. Turn it this way. Please fill a row. This is what Mrs. Clark is saying. Fill a row first. A whole row. How many just in one row?
5.
Yeah, 5 across in a row. If you fill it that way, that helps you know that's 5 without counting. So turn your work mat up and down. It literally says work mat at the top. Then yours is set up exactly like Miss May's. Right here at the top. So you fill up your first row and then you come down here to start your second row. Then you go left to right, just like you read. There you go. Except for you're gonna come over here. It is the same amount, but the way that we practice seeing those numbers is going there.
It didn't matter which top one or bottom one was yellow and which one was red. Okay, so now you guys just told me.
This problem, 6 plus
Now yours is 7 plus 6 instead of 6 plus 7, but that's okay.
7.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put my 6 red out there, just like I saw you guys do.
And then 7 yellow. Good job. Good job. Now think about how she's gonna ask you to solve. Do it, but think about what you're gonna do with your pieces. You can, and there's more than one way to do it even.
Okay. So I saw you guys did this. Now I want you guys to solve it. Solve it.
Now, hold on, Axon, if you don't start with the right amount, you're not gonna get the right sum.
No.
How many red at the top? Look up at her board.
Solve it.
How many red?
Using our strategy. You're not discounting. You're using the strategy we've been doing.
She's got a full row. How many is that? Okay, and one more. Yeah, look at yours. You have a full row and 2 more. There you go. So that's why I'm saying it's important to help us stay organized. If we fill a row, this is you go from.
Okay, what did we do, guys? What did we do? Connor?
So now you have 5 and
Put
one more, that's 6.
3.
And you've got 5 and 2 more,
I
that's 7.
flip-flopped them and
Now,
put
how can you solve?
7 on the top and put 6 at
When
the
you add,
bottom.
you're
And
counting
then I put
everything
3
around.
at the top and 3 at the bottom.
Oh, so
Show me that.
here's what Connor did. Connor said, I don't want to have 6 on top. I want to have 7 on top. So here's what he did. He did 7 and 6.
Yes.
And he can do that because that's a turnaround fact and he knows that. Then he liked to break 6 up into 3 and 3 because he liked that doubles fact, and then he did that. But since that wasn't the original problem, I'm going to have somebody who did it the original way solve it, okay? Kinley, what'd you do?
I moved 4 up and I left 3 on the bottom.
So Kinley broke apart the number 7 into a 4
So that's why I'm taking those last ones off. Now you
and
have
a 3, right? She broke apart the number 7
because now
into a
only got
4
this right there. Right.
and a 3. And then what'd you do, Kinley? You knew that 6 plus 4 equals what? What is that? 6 plus 4, what is that? It's, well, no, but what is this? What is 6 plus 4? What is this top one? You just made a what? A 10. And then you had 3 left over. And you know 10 plus 3 is what, class?
13.
So we made a 10 to solve this problem. Okay, we're going to do another one. So go ahead and clear your board.
You gotta listen, don't do anything else, just listen to the directions.
Okay, the next one that we're going to do is 9 plus 4. I want you guys to solve it completely by yourself. So, do 9 plus 4. Oh, remember what Miss Clark said. When we count, we don't do it like that. We turn it sideways.
Now, here's the only thing.
There you
that I
go.
would do. Okay, I wouldn't flip it, because this way you can see the difference in your 2 numbers, you can still see that you have how many red. Okay, and if you keep them the original colors, you can still see that you have how many yellow.
Okay, solve it for me, Connor. Now that you've got that, solve it. What's the answer?
Right, so you wanna have 9 of one color, 4 of another, but then when you add, that just means count everything in all, it doesn't matter what the color is, but you can say.
Okay, is this 9?
Count how many you had, all you did was move that piece. It was yellow, that's fine, up here it's fine, that it's yellow, and
Renzo.
then we add, we count everything.
Renzo, that doesn't make any sense. I'm very confused at what you're doing.
Sorry. Okay, let's do 9 at the top, 9 red, show me that real quick.
Okay, solve it, Zachary.
Okay, and then let's not just do anything with making a picture, we're just
Okay,
gonna
how many
use
do you
this for math, so we're gonna fill a row.
1, 4, 5.
What is
Oh, you
the
meant you needed 3 more?
fastest
Yes.
way to make a group of
Okay,
two?
so
Move all
it
these
gets to
down
9.
here.
So you're
Move one up here.
7.
Faster.
8,
Renzo.
9.
I'm not
Now
being
how
silly.
many
I'm
red
gonna
do you
work
need?
super hard on that. Okay, because I know that you know that. I
How
don't
many
care
red
what
do
she
you need? Or
did.
how many?
Renzo needs to be carrying
Okay.
out what Renzo does. If you're copying off of her, you're not working on your job. So I don't ever want you to say, well, she did that. Well, I know what you did. Sit on your bottom in your learning space.
Okay, now what are you going to do to solve it? Solve it,
So look,
Axton.
that is much faster.
Okay, what am I going to do? Someone tell me what to do.
Not working, then you do it.
Let's see.
Change it.
Jonah, what am I going to do?
So we're gonna add 9 on the top.
Okay, I'm going to do 9 on the top. 1, 2, 3,
Move all those other ones down there, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then what am I going to do? Axton?
You're gonna put 4 below at the bottom.
Okay, I'm going to put 4 at the bottom. How do I solve it? What do I do to solve it? Clayton.
You put 1 up
How many do
and
you
that
need to add
leaves
with that?
10.
Oh, okay, hold on.
9.
Did I set? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I dragged that up. So I broke the number 4 into what? What did I take from 4?
1.
1 and what?
And you had 3.
Okay, and then I added 9 plus 1, and I got how many?
10.
And then what was left over?
Left.
So what's 10 plus 3, class?
13.
Excellent. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are not going to use our 10 frames. We're going to just try and solve some using the strategy of breaking numbers apart. Okay? So go ahead and put all of your counter. Actually, you can leave your counters to the side if you need them to help you as a help. But you're going to put them to the side and grab your whiteboard now. Whiteboard and dry erase marker.
That's why you put it to the side.
Good idea if it works. Oh, I'm looking at the problem and already thinking.
I know.
Okay. I want your eyes up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Write this equation on your board, just like I have it. I just want you to write the equation on your board.
Maybe put your cap on and set it to the side. Your cap. Think about how you're gonna explain that to her. What words would you say to tell her? Weston, she did not say draw a 10 frame. She said write it exactly the way
Yep,
she had
we're
it
not
on
drawing a
board.
10 frame. Okay, now let's think. When we did all of our problems, did we ever do anything to our number that was on the top 10 frame? No, we didn't. So for this one, we're not going to on this one. We're gonna do it both ways, but we didn't. What did we do to the bottom number each time? What did we do to the bottom number? Kenley? Yeah, we broke it up to help us make a 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out how we can break apart 8. Give me one equation that equals 8. We do these number sentences all the time. What's 1? Give me 1, Connor.
7 plus 1.
7 plus 1. Give me another one. Kenley? 0 plus 8. Give me another one. Hadley?
3 plus 5.
Give me another one. Lizzie?
2 and 6.
Okay. And there's one more that I want you to give me. Give me one, Jonah.
4 plus 4.
Okay, so here are all of the possible ways that we can break apart the number 8, right? Now, we have the number 3 here, right? If we want to get to 10, what was our fact that has a 3 in it to get to 10? 3 plus what equals 10? Landon? 3 plus 5 equals 10? What? 3 plus what equals 10? Lizzie? Okay, we're not guessing. If you don't remember, use your fingers. You have 10. If we put down, or I guess our fingers are 10. If we hold up 3, you count how many's down. You have how many down? 7. So, which one of these number bonds has a 7 in it? Hadley? So, I'm going to break apart my number 8 into a, my number 8 into a 7 and a 1. Then, I'm going to take my 3 and 7 and make a 10. And what's left over, guys?
1.
What's 10 plus 1?
11.
So 3 plus 8 equals 11. Now, I'm going to teach you a trick. Okay? I'm going to teach you guys a trick. Is it easier to get from 3 to 10 or 8 to 10? What's the answer, guys? 8. It's way easier to get from a bigger number to 10, right? It doesn't take as much. How many do we need to get from 8 to 10? How many? Hold up on your fingers. 2. That's right. How many do we need to get from 3 to 10? 7. That's right. So, it's faster if we go from 8 to 10. So we're going to break apart the smaller number. Which number are we breaking apart?
The smaller number.
If we wanted to break apart the number 3, how do we get from 8 to 10? You just told me. 2. So we're going to go ahead and put our 2 there. Because you just told me to get from 8 to 10, we need a 2. So we're just going to think to ourselves, okay, I know I'm going to need a 2 there. I'll go ahead and make my 10. What goes with 2 to make 3? What little bond goes with 2 to make 3? Whoops. What goes with 2 to make 3? 2 plus what equals 3?
1. 5.
Everyone, 2 plus what equals 3?
1.
1. 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, how many's left over?
1.
1. So now we have 10 plus 1 equals 11. So, it is faster if you break apart the smaller number. So I'm going to give you an equation, and I want you to solve it by breaking apart the number into a number bond. Are we ready? You think you're ready, Kinley? You look ready. She's excited.
She is excited.
Okay, so here's our equation. Our equation is going to be 7 plus 5. Before you start, I want you to tell me which is the smaller number. Show me on your hand. Yep, it's 5. So, which number are we breaking apart? 5. Okay, go ahead, do this on your board. I want to see if you can use this super secret agent, top secret, awesome strategy of making 10 to solve this. I'm going to come around and check. Okay, all right. So which one are you breaking apart? Okay, so go ahead and make the lines. What do you need to get from 7 to get to 10? What goes with 7 to get to 10? Okay, so you already know what's going to go right there, right? What's going to go right there?
We're not saying this is 5 anymore, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So
you
you
can
write that.
cross this out when you're solving this, and just say,
What
what
plus
kind of
3
way
equals 5? Why is
2 and 3.
what plus 3 equals 5? So you have a 5 right here. Break that 5.
You're
You
going
told me you need 3. How many do you
to
have?
put this number and this number
So
together.
what goes with 5?
And then how
3? You told me already. What's 7 plus 3?
Yeah, good, that's the answer.
And what's left?
Okay, so I love what you've done here, you gotta have your other number with it, so if we write
What's
this
10
down,
plus 2?
okay, let's write it down just how she has.
Oh, good.
Mm,
Okay, now solve it.
Yes, that's the problem that she has, okay.
Wait.
So,
You wrote a
since
3
we
there.
already have 7
You
here,
had 5 there.
let's
That
see,
was right.
that's a faster number to
You
get
know
up to
what?
10, how many do we need to put with that to
Right
get
there,
up to 10?
7 plus 5.
No, listen to this though, if we already have 7, because to do this, you'd have to do
Now,
two
hold on.
10 frames.
It's 3
okay?
plus 5
So we don't
equals
even have
5?
two 10 frames yet.
No, 1 plus
Okay.
5 equals 5.
That's just one
Or
10
what
frame,
plus
that's
three
not gonna be
equals
enough. So listen to
Now,
my question, if we have 7, how many more do
What
you need to
goes
put
with
with 7
7?
to make 10?
Now, how do you get from 3 to 5?
Hold up 7, think of those combinations.
Another way.
Oh, hold
Now,
on, so
how
I
do you
like
get
that, but
from
5
3 to 5?
Okay, so then how many more do you need to make 10?
Here's what
So
you
let's
can do.
see. We're gonna put 3 with that to make how many? Okay,
Take
but now we
3
can't
away.
just add 3, we had to take them from the 5. So
Okay,
let's
class,
put that.
class.
How many?
One more time, class, class. I want your eyes up here really quickly. Okay.
Check that.
One strategy we can use.
We'll put this.
Okay, so we know what do we have to have with our 7 to get to 10?
So if we have this.
Everyone, what do we need with 7 to get? We know that, right? That's easy. We got that. But it's kind of hard to know what goes with 3 to get to 5, right? So one thing we can do is we can grab our counters. We can grab out 5 counters. Okay? I need your eyes up here. I shouldn't see anyone looking at their board. So we have our 5 counters. How many did you just take away? 3. So you're going to take 3 away. What's left? So now you know what your number bond is. What is it?
Up here now, right?
2, 3, and 2 is 5. So what's left over?
Down here is.
Well, 2 is left over, and 2 plus 10 equals.
Oh, no, you know how many.
Okay, let's do another one. Are you ready?
So what is 7 plus 5?
Let's
We have
do.
7 red.
Let's do.
Okay.
Alright, we just did 7. Let's do.
Oh man, she's gonna have to go back. Ready?
Okay. First, you need to decide which number are you breaking apart?
Go ahead and write.
6 or 5? Which one, Lizzie?
Go ahead and write.
You break 6 apart?
No, 5.
Okay. You can break 5 apart, and you break 5 apart. Now you need to decide what goes with 6 is your first decision that you're making. So let's do this one together. What goes with 6 to make 10?
4.
4. Okay. What's 6 plus 4, everyone?
10.
Okay, so we have that. Now, you're going to break apart the number 5. How many did you just take away from 5? How many did you just take away from 5? 4. So if you took 4 away, how many's left?
1.
So it's 10 plus,
1.
what's 10 plus 1?
11.
Okay, we're going to do one more where you do it by yourself, and then we're going to move on to some iReady math based on the time that we have left. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I want you to try and solve this one by yourself, okay?
How much is 10 and 1 more? So what is 6 plus 5?
Solve this one by yourself.
Right? Just right under here. So
Nope, solve it on your board. I want to see your work.
okay, write this. Ooh, this is a good one. Write the next one down.
Good job, Leila.
Okay. I like that you're telling me that. Thank you.
Now, which one are you breaking apart? Are you breaking apart the 7 or the 8?
Okay, so how
Okay,
many did you put
how
with
many
this
needs to go with the 8? You already said.
to make 10?
gotta solve it now. Solve it for me.
Up there already.
No.
Good job. So write 5. That's how many.
What
you
number are
write.
you
This
going
is
to
on
break apart?
10
8 or
frames.
7?
So then up here
Okay,
you
break
have,
it
you're not
apart.
done. So up here you have 1 to 10. Then how many do you have down?
Draw the break apart lines.
What
number do
you
you- 8
to your
gets to
total answer? So when you count all those in all, how many is it? Nope, don't make this hard. This
What
is
is
like
it
a
up
10,
there?
and that's 5 ones.
Now make the number 8.
No counting on
Nope,
that. That's
make
a
the number
10
8
stick
with
and
these.
5 ones. All right, so think about place value. This is the 10, and we don't recurse it yet. This is the 10's place. This is the 1's place. How many groups of 10 do you have? No, ma'am. Look, this is only 2 10s if you have
Now,
a
how
full.
many did you just take away?
How many full 10 frames would you have?
No, you took how many? So how many's left?
No, this is 1 10 frame, 2 10 frames.
Okay, class.
Look, babe.
Okay, what number
That's
goes with 8 to make
1
10? Lizzie, what number am I going to put right here?
How much is that?
And 5.
10 plus
Right up at the top one? 5 goes with 8 to make 10?
2.
2. And we know 8 plus 2 equals? Okay. Then, what do we have if we had the number 7 and we took 2 away? What is the bottom part of our number bond? 1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5. So 10 plus 5 equals what?
15. I knew it.
Okay, for the last part of class today, we are going to go on iReady Math. So I want you to erase your board, go ahead and put all your counters away, clean up your area, and go on iReady Math.
I didn't use any of my counters.
So I would like you guys to do iReady Math for 15 minutes.